Hello everybody, I'm Mike from Smelly Washer, and today I'm going to tell you two things. First, what is and how does Smelly Washer work? And secondly, I'm going to tell you why it sells so well. First of all, let's talk about what Smelly Washer is. It's a citrus-based cleaner. It's environmentally friendly. In fact, you can mix it in water and drink it. I don't suggest you can do that, but it's that safe. What it does, Smelly Washer, when people see the name, they know what it's used for. It's for front-load or top-load washing machines that develop mold and start to smell. In fact, you can smell it on your towels when you get out of the shower. When you smell that mold smell in your wet towels, you know you have mold in your washing machine. So what do? You take a cap full of Smelly Washer and run it through a cycle on the hottest possible setting that you have. That will clean the mold out between the two pieces that you have in your washing machine. The one holds your clothes, the other keeps the water from spilling out. That area in between those two drums is where the mold builds up. Smelly Washer will break down that mold and get rid of it. The reason why that mold is growing in there, first, front-load washing machines use very little water. Secondly, they never usually run on hot. Most people run a lot of their clothes on cold now. They want to save their hot water. And third, it doesn't use enough water to flush the chemicals because you're using too much laundry detergent and too much softener inside those loads. Let me say that again. One, you're using cold water instead of hot water. Two, the machines naturally use very little water. And three, you're using too much detergent. So after you clean your machine with Smelly Washer, meaning one capful for the very first time, run through one cycle, after you've done that with hot water, after you've done that, then you take your towels and do another cycle to get the mold smell out of your towels. It's a very simple product. This retails for $16.99 at retail. There's 24 applications inside here. If you use it every other week for just about a year, you'll have a year's supply. I'm actually a retailer, and we sold over 3,000 units in our 14 stores in 2 months. We weren't explaining to everybody about what is in the bottle and how it works. We just said to people, yep, it's for Smelly Washers. There's 24 servings in one can, and it's $16.99. That was pretty much our entire sales pitch. We did have it at our front counters. We didn't have it tucked back in aisle 22. We had it at our front counters in a nice little counter display, and every time someone came up, they just read the label and say, Smelly Washer. They get it. They know what it's used for. If you don't have a front-load washing machine, you're not going to know that this is a problem, because most top-load washers don't smell nearly as bad as a front-load washing machine. But we actually have people come up to us and tell us that they threw away their old front-load washing machine because it smelled so bad. Little did they know that for $16.99 they could have bought a can of Smelly Washer and it would have totally cured their problem. If your machine is very, very bad, tell your customers to do 2 cycles. In fact, on your very first cycle, take 1 tablespoon, put it into your machine, and midway through your cycle, stop the cycle and let it sit overnight so your drum is totally filled with water. The next morning, start it back up and let the water wash through. If you tuck your head in there and it smells fine, then you know you cured the problem. If you still have a little bit of odor, do it again. So it can, if you have a really big problem, it won't last a year, but if you have a standard washing machine, standard front load or top load washing machine that has some odor, it will last up to a year. If you have questions, please just give us a call at 952-465-6444. That's 952-465-6444. We're going to add a bunch of question and answers to the bottom of this page. Hopefully you'll be as successful as we were with it. It's a fantastic product with an absolutely fantastic name. You can feel proud selling it. Make sure you put it up at your front counter. Make sure you sell it for at least $16.99. That's our suggestion. Don't sell it for anything less, we suggest. Thank you so much. Mike from Smelly Washer. If you have any questions, give us a call. Thanks.